What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Now, admittedly, it has been a day-by-day wait since the Disney Q3 earnings call to see if we would ever get that Investors Day that was rumored or any other official announcements from Marvel Studios regarding their releases in the already greatly transformed Marvel Phase 4 slate. And luckily, as things start to head back to production, we first reported on Shang-Chi even before the Australian local news that they were back on set down under filming, and that's because there is a ton of documentation that goes into these films heading back to production, recently obtained by thedirect.com in an exclusive report that SpiderMan has indeed been delayed again. We're going to break down what this says, when the production has been delayed to, what it'll mean for the brand new release date, and of course, how that lines up with two other reports we've got recently, both regarding Doctor Strange and a social media post from John Cena about Sandman. We're going to break down this week's Spider-Man 3 updates, official and non, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel-related stuff, including this insane 1/4 scale XM Studios Beta Ray bill and our third and final Infinity Saga box set. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So some of you may remember it was only a couple of months back that Tom Holland revealed on one of his friends' podcasts that he indeed would be headed back to set for filming on Uncharted, and then later this year headed to production and filming on Spider-Man 3. And now, as revealed in an exclusive by thedirect.com under the same headline, there's been a delay again to the production. And as they go on to report, quote, the Direct has exclusively learned that Sony Pictures and Marvel Studios are planning to begin production for Spider-Man 3 now in winter of 2021. Now, thankfully, winter means early in the year, January, February, March, because after that, then we're headed into spring. And because the release date for this film is December of next year, December 17th, hopefully going into the holiday season, it means there's plenty of time for them to finish filming and post-production on that film next year. There's usually a year turnaround times in some of the shortest productions on films, and with Spider-Man films coming out every 2 years, that's the way Sony wants it. They're basically working on pre-production and behind the scenes for these films non-stop. So that's definitely a reasonable timetable for there to be production delayed by a couple of months, pushed from later this year into the earliest parts of next, and then still be able to get the film out in December. Oddly enough, though, we heard last week in a rumor from some industry insiders that Doctor Strange 2 may indeed be headed to production now sooner than we thought and before Spider-Man, and if so, there was a chance that Doctor Strange might want to be moved up to that November release date and or take the place of the late 2021 Spider-Man 3 release next year. Now we're hearing that production has been delayed by a couple of months, and look, as I just mentioned, there have been year turnaround times on the shortest productions for Marvel films, but this is actually technically less than a year. So although it looks like everything should be smooth, and of course a Sony release with Marvel is different than Marvel having to be completely at the helm, they basically occupy different release dates, it could be that Sony's saying, hey, we might need to push this back again, and moving Doctor Strange up would be a great replacement for that. Now, you may have heard in other spots, earlier last week, John Cena took to his social media Instagram and posted this picture of Sandman towering over Spider-Man, much like the pictures, honestly, that Tom Hardy's been posting to his own Instagram. Now, a couple of quick things about John Cena. His Instagram specifically says at the top that all pictures will be posted without annotation or quotes to be interpreted as we please. And it's probably worth mentioning that at some point last year, when it was rumored he may be playing US Agent and Falcon in the Winter Soldier, he just posted a random picture of the Captain America shield, only fueling those rumors. Now, it seems like this social media post predates the rumors that came after it. There was actually a really nice piece of concept art that showed up just a day after he posted this, but you do have to imagine there's a reason behind it. And of course, John Cena being a part of the comic book world, that's nothing new to his acting. He actually has a role in the upcoming Suicide Squad 2. It could be that he wants to get into the Marvel side of things and wants to play Sandman. And of course, we've been talking about the lead up to the Sinister Six for quite a while now. And if you're wondering, yes, indeed, Sandman is a member of the Sinister Six, but it looks as though Sony wants to give all of their major Sinister Six villains, or at least the ones that they're going to introduce, their own films. Could we see a John Cena Sandman solo film? I'm not sure about that. I'm also not sure if he's just posting this, as some have speculated about Tom Hardy, simply to get a rise out of fans, knowing that some Marvel fans will jump at absolutely anything. Of course, if we hear any more on this, we would definitely report it, but I think there's as likely a chance this is just a random picture and post from him as there is some validity to Sandman. And as a lot of people mentioned right off the bat, some of you may be thinking it, after we've seen the Elementals, some of which were meant to replicate some of the original Spider-Man Rogues Gallery, which isn't that interesting and a little outdated at that. It would be a little weird to go from, I guess, a sand elemental or a rock elemental to Sandman, but maybe you cast John Cena, come in with an interesting script, introduce him into a really interesting narrative. He could add some life to the character and update him a little bit, make him a little more modern, something fans would enjoy. And of course, John Cena, a brand of his own. I wouldn't mind seeing him somewhere in the Marvel Universe, but I'm not sure Sandman is the play. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. First of all, I know this slight delay to Spider-Man doesn't seem like a big deal, but pushing it back even 2 or 3 months might shave just enough time off of that timetable to mean it's going to get released a little bit later. But of course, with all the delays, does that even matter to you at this point? And how hyped are you for whenever we're going to get that first Marvel release, be it Black Widow or a Disney Plus series show? And hopefully we will hear something official from Marvel Studios very soon on any of this. I think it is a little odd, especially after DC Fandom's hype, that they haven't said anything, but it could be because they don't know themselves. And as we've said many times here at the channel in the last couple of months, they don't want to come out and make any more changes just to have to change them for a third time. That would be worst case scenario. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 700,000 subscriber mark. A lot of you have asked, of course we'll switch to the PlayStation 5 once they come out, but with the delays to technology this year and probably limits on pre-orders and quantities, we won't give those away till we actually have them in hand. In the meantime, PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which was coming right up at 700,000, which we're rapidly approaching. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and that'll automatically enter you to win all the rest of the prizes here at the channel, like this insane 1/4 scale XM Studios Beta Ray Bill, in no way an action figure, immaculately sculpted, museum quality, held by the international license by XM Studios, who are amazing at this. This is an insane piece. We'll give this away at 750, and then our third and final Infinity Saga box set that we will be giving away during the holiday season, regardless of how many subscribers we have. This will just be a holiday giveaway in December. If you want to be entered to win either of the PlayStations, the Beta Ray Bill, or this limited edition Infinity Saga box set, which will be our final one we're giving away this year at the channel. We've already given away 2. All the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell with notifications turned on to keep up with the channel. Leave a like and a comment on this video, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, and if you've missed any of the previous winner announcements, especially this year, no worries. All you have to do, scroll back to the channel, look for the winner announcement in the sub count in the title, click on that video, and scroll to the end. My name is Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.